sparkly with the Jesus lighting. Good morning, good morning. Okay, Jesus. All right, everybody. Girl, it's Tuesday. I don't know. I feel like today might be my day. Just by the way the light is hitting me. Okay. I just want to be this lady all day. Okay. All right. Where's my photographer? Yeah, Anna Paglione, look at me. Who am I today? Am I being filmed? Is today my photo shoot? What's happening? Right? Why am I not on a magazine? Did your power go out? But that's your, okay. This is Jesus lighting. Don't I, Cynthia? Where could I go today? I look amazing. What? I have to go to Trader Joe's. This is a waste for Trader Joe's, right? I'm top modeling right now. Oh, somebody take my picture. My coy look. What a waste. It is Farrah Fawcett hair. Girl, Farrah's gonna be so mad today. Laura's gonna be like, all right, I'll give it to her. Yeah. Catching you live, 7 at the high school. Girl, relax. Have a great day. Good morning, Mad Acoustic. It's like soap opera lighting, end scene. And that, Roger, is why I will never be with you. Like that? I don't even know what they say in soap operas. Yeah. A Trader Joe's spokesmodel. That's what I am. So crazy. Pits with Purpose said, good morning from cold South Carolina. Isn't it supposed to be hotter down here? Yeah, now on a day that I have to be somewhere and look nice, I'm gonna look hideous. Hideous. Guaranteed you will see no one today, Dena. Now, if you look like a goblin, you would run into everybody. Old boyfriends from high school, a guy you had a crush on in college. I'd run into all of them. Now, I'm sure Di is probably still in bed. Oh, good curly top. Di is probably still in bed. Brooke probably got to get her up because she had too much to drink last night. All right, I will have a glow at Trader Joe's. They're gonna be like, what is happening today? All right, this was such a crazy article. Hold on, let me find it. So yesterday I was doing the reading. All right, are you ready? Turns out that by studying cats, we have finally confirmed what women have always thought. Are you ready? It says, to get a man's attention, meow harder. What's that? Yeah, cats. Girl, we've been saying this forever. Nobody wants to listen to the ladies, but all of a sudden the cats do it in some study, and people are like, what did the cats find out? It must be true. Here we go. All right, so there's a lot of research on dogs. I don't know if you guys, your dogs can read your facial expression, your dogs can do that. Not a lot of research on cats. You want to know why? Because I still want to be in your research. Don't do it. I don't want to go. They said, try to get a cat into a lab. They don't want to. They don't want to do it. So they said they asked cat owners permission to go to their homes, and they equipped the owners with like a little camera that was very not very obtrusive. And they said that cats meowed more frequently when greeting male caregivers. They said the team hypothesized that men require more explicit vocalization to notice and respond to the needs of their cats. In other words, they're suggesting that many cats have concluded that men don't listen, and they have adjusted their behavior accordingly. Even the cats are like, bitch, listen. I'm trying to tell you, I'm hungry. I want. So they said volunteers who identified themselves as the cat's primary caregiver were asked to wear an unobtrusive camera, record the first few minutes from returning home. They analyzed the first 100 seconds of footage from 31 volunteers across all demographics: sex, age of the cat, pedigree status, number of cats in the home. Only one factor was linked to vocalization frequency, and that was the biological sex of the caregiver. On average, what'd you say? I wasn't listening, said Jim. On average, cats produced 4.3 meows in the 100-second greeting window with men, and only 1.8 for women. Stacey was like, I'm not sure we even needed this study to know that men don't listen. Listen, Stacey, here's what's so crazy. We all knew that. But they were like, we don't trust these women. Let's go to something a little bit more reliable. Cats. Okay. You don't want to listen to the counterpart. Like, God took that rib, put it in this rib. We're like the same. Let's go to cats. Let's confirm it with cats. I'm gay. What about me? I don't know, Oscar. You got a cat? Test it. Listen to how many meows you get. It has to be 100 seconds when you first come home. And you have to be singing a show tune. That's the gay part. You have to add that in. I don't know what it'll do. Get back to us. Yeah, I'm so glad they're doing this study instead of why do I burn up at 3 a.m. every night? Yeah. Let's not get into the menopause or the reasons why men don't want to talk to us. Let's ignore that. I do have a supervillain laugh. Please don't delete Dustin's comment because he's not wrong. I just told my husband, that's why our cats meow louder at you. He said, turn that off. That's so funny. So it was crazy. Now here's what it was. They said, we did notice that the sample size is small. This was only 31 people that were in the study. So, it's not a grand scale, right? Put that back on. Oh, wait, hold on. I just turned it off. Hold on, I'm still working on my hash browns. So they were like, listen, it's a small sample size. We need to be careful about interpreting this as a clear finding. It did not account for other factors, including how long the cat was left alone, whether it was hungry. I'm like, bitch, cats, please. Did not track how much the owner spoke to their pets in the study's footage. They were basically saying, here, cultural factors may also change the findings. This I thought was hilarious. They said, because all of the study participants lived in Turkey, recent research has shown that communication between cats and humans varies across cultures. In Turkey, men typically engage less frequently in verbal interactions, potentially causing cats to meow more insistently to elicit a response. We need to replicate this in other parts of the world. So I need 31 people with cats to contact me immediately. I don't know. Do people talk to their cat differently in Turkey than they talk to it in Japan, than they talk to it in Idaho? I don't know. I never really thought about it. But there's a lot of stuff I've never thought about that they have studied. And so, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Octopus to cats. Our family cat prefers my son over. He was the discipline and showed her the perimeter of the yard. I have 3 inside cats and 2 outside cats. How do they decide, or do you decide? I don't know anything about cats. Diana's allergic, so I'm just afraid of cats. I find it very strange that animals can understand different languages, right? Carmen, I told you about the Chihuahua. There was a Chihuahua that was found, and it was placed with a foster family. And this was not a baby Chihuahua. It was an old Chihuahua. And they were doing everything. Trying to get, what's your name, Fido, Rover, sit, come, eat, nothing. Then they started talking to the Chihuahua in Spanish. Popped right up. He was like, oh, finally. Finally. Who knew that? I mean, it seems obvious. It's a Chihuahua. They always have those fancy outfits on, all colorful. I mean, we could have guessed. Yeah, cats are bilingual. Listen, when you figure out one day that you're dumber than a cat, that the cat can learn more languages than you, then you know you're dumb. My kitty's as sweet as you can't be afraid of her. I'm afraid of all cats. If I say clean up in aisle 4, my dogs start come running because they know food hit the floor every time. Shut up. No cats. I'm terrified of cats. Then I got a cat and fixed myself. No cats for me now. I like dogs much better. Terrified. And then I got a cat and fixed myself. So you like them, but you don't want one. Cats decide. We had 4 cats, only one wanted to go outside. Couldn't stop them if we tried. Interesting. Yeah. We have 2 cats, Laverne and Shirley. So funny. So funny. Did anybody want to be Shirley? Like when you were younger and that show was on, I would just remember, I was like, yeah, I'm Laverne. Although I was probably Shirley, if we're being honest. But I wanted to be Laverne, so I was a Shirley. Would anybody own being a Shirley? Yeah. Who knows? I made my sister be Shirley. Yeah. My cat shows outside during the day, come in to eat and nap. Interesting. They tell us when they want to go out. Hey, Felix. My daughter has a cat. You turn your back on the cat. It'll grab you right by the back of the leg. Okay, see? That's why I don't like cats. Yeah. Yeah, I was Shirley. I was 100% Shirley. Yeah. Kind of like Three's Company. Does anyone want to be Janet? I love Janet. I knew I wasn't Chrissy. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let me check breakfast. Nope. Still not ready. It's fake out. I clearly don't know how this air fryer works. Yeah, so it was a funny article about these cats. I was like, I love that we're not relying on women's opinions. We're like, screw that, we don't want their opinion. Let's go to the cats. So there's that. Meow harder. Shut up. Anyway. So today's Tuesday. It's freezing outside. What else? What else is happening? I'm gonna make soup. That's my day. I have some meetings, make soup, hit Trader Joe's. And I'm gonna have great hair today. It looks really good. I'm thinking about 20 other things. Does anybody stop their sentences mid-sentence and it drives your family crazy? Because I don't even hear myself do it, but sometimes Brooke and I will be talking according to Brooke, and I'll be like, you know what I was thinking? She'll stare at me. She'll go, are you gonna finish your sentence? I go, what? She goes, you were literally in the middle of a sentence. I go, no, I wasn't. She goes, you literally said, you know what I was thinking. I said, oh, I just wanted to know if you knew. Oh my gosh. I don't think that these comments are working. I'm just gonna talk to myself. Okay, here's what I need you to do today. Well, I don't even need you guys to talk. The other day, I was, I don't know where I read it, but it was this thing where it said fun things to do. It said fun things to do. Yes, yeah, okay, hold on. Okay, good, now I can see your comments. Yeah, they stopped here, I'm not sure why. Husband does it, drives me crazy. Yeah, no. Okay, so I don't know where I read this, but it was like annoying things to do to people. And I was like, tell me. And it said, randomly send a text to somebody that says, sorry, I can't talk right now. Can I call you later? And even though they didn't call you. And so I did it to everybody. I sent one to Jeremy and I was like, Jeremy, sorry, I can't talk right now. I'll call you later. I sent it to Jeremy. I sent it to all my kids. I sent it to my mom, to Jason. It is the most fun you'll have at an airport. Like, do it when you're bored out of your mind and just be like, sorry, I can't talk right now. Can I call you later? And people, yeah, it was so funny. Jeremy texted and he was like, was this meant for me? Like, he was the only one that thought it. Dean was like, okay. I got a couple of like, huh? But Jeremy wanted to engage and he was like, is this meant for me? He says, I don't think this was meant for me. And I said, no, it is. I was like, you're gonna get this message whether you ask for it or not. Okay, air fryer. Girl, I'm getting so good at these. Look, did you know that they sell those? They sell these in like giant packs. I don't know if this is from Trader Joe's or somewhere else, but girl, I could eat this every day. I have a problem with potatoes. I don't know if there's a potato support group. But I think I need to start one. Skip the salt. Shut up, Brian. You didn't see any salt. You didn't see nothing, Brian. You see nothing. I'm having caramel apple cider. Okay, that was not me. I look too good. Okay, that was me. Okay. I think that's okay. Yeah. I could eat a baked potato every day. Listen, I don't know if there's a support group for it, but I feel like they're going to come out soon, one day, and be like, the instances of potato abuse are on the rise, mostly due to hash browns. I don't know. Man, this air fryer made these so good. Yeah, the support group is called Who's Trying to Quit Carbs? Not me. Uh-huh. I love potatoes in any form. Girl, look how crispy that is. Girl, get potatoes. Girl, get an air fryer. I'm hungry, I'm coming over. Where's the sun on your face coming from? There's a window over there. Oh, who thinks they're getting potato? Yeah, I'm not giving up on my idea for my store called the Bitchy Potato. So anyway. All right, so today is December 9. I don't know who needs to hear it. But that means in about 10 days, you have missed all the windows for shipping. Maybe even sooner. Yeah, Bonnie, you gotta get these from the Trader Joe's. Do you want to show everybody how pitiful you look? Did you tell everybody how you locked yourself in a closet? Why don't you tell them? Come here. Let me be clear, you're not getting potatoes. I mean, I'll pet you if that's what you want. So sometimes she can lock herself behind a door. It's not really locked, but you can't get out. And then she barks like crazy. Come up, say hi. Say hi to people. It's a store that only makes potatoes. She's singing the song of her people. She's like, my people are hungry. I wish you could see her face. All right, this is done. She's like, I know it's the last piece. Come up. Come here. Up. Come here. Come on. Up. Say hi to everybody. All right, you didn't have to snort on me. Okay, that's it. That's all you're getting. You feel better? You feel better? You are snorting all over. She's like, I'm not really feeling like myself today. Okay. All right. Yo, check this out. Eat a Potato by Catherine, PhD, author of Potatoes Not Prozac, has found that eating half of a baked potato with skin before bed increases serotonin levels naturally. Oh, girl. That's why people who eat potatoes are so much happier than people who don't eat potatoes. What do they say about people that eat hash browns every morning? Because I feel amazing. Look at my hair, all potato. It's called the potato effect. Listen, I'm not wrong. There's no one that could be. This is not surprising that somebody's like, eat more potatoes, you'll be happier. Be like, I'm on board. I'd like to be a part of the study. Yeah. It also increases your belly roll. And you know what? You'd be so happy you don't even care. Be like, I don't care. It's all filled with potatoes. I'm the potato sack. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Kendra, I was like, how old? How young we talking? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. I see it was now wrong to discuss. Okay. Has anyone done McDonald's Grinch meal yet? I don't even know what that is. Mm-hmm. We are not fupa free if you're eating the potatoes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good stuff. Well, listen, we've covered a lot. We figured out why Jim doesn't listen, and I bet he listens to the chickens. I wonder if he could do the same thing, the same test with the chickens. Sharon, go into the chicken coop, count how many times they balk at you in 100 seconds, and then see how much louder they are when Jim enters the coop. I wonder. Mm-hmm. Last night they were all sold out of Grinch meals. What the heck is Stop by McDonald's got a Grinch box with socks? What are we talking about? Yes, they're expensive, but you get a pair of Grinch socks. What? I can't bring myself to eat at McDonald's for Grinch socks. What are you all talking about? Grinch box. A Grinch meal. December 2nd, the Grinch meal. Partnership with Dr. Seuss and McDonald's. Participating restaurants. The diabolical culinary debut features dill pickle Grinch salt shaker fries. Sprinkle the tangy dill pickle seasoning into the McShaker bag and shake for a bold twist on our famous fries that will make your taste buds pucker. Pair them with your choice of a Big Mac or a Big Mac in a kid's meal? This is why all of our kids get their period when they're 6. When did we start feeding Big Macs to children? What happened to a cheeseburger? Or a 10-piece chicken? Are you telling me? Is this for kids? It has to be. Is this a kid's meal? This feels like it's for an adult man who just got off of work and is very hungry. A medium drink. The Grinch is also sneaking a piece of mischief into every meal. A pair of spirited socks scribbled with messages from the Grinch himself to let everyone know how he feels about this holiday season. This is my apartment, said the Grinch. I saw an opportunity to bring mischief. Okay. What? Oh, it's an adult meal? It's not for kids. What? The Grinch salt is almost sweet. They made this is for kids. This is an adult Happy Meal? I don't. Sold out. No more socks. They're out of Grinch meals here. What? What? No. The seasoning for the fries is disgusting, said Farah. I like the shaker fries. It's not a kid's meal. What? Why is this not a kid's meal? It's an adult meal. I can't even eat 10 fries. I mean 10 nuggets. That is crazy. Wow. Because adult size socks. Huh, got them from Perfect for Them, not for kids. Too much food. And it's $14. This is something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, good for them. Mm-hmm. Kids don't like pickles. Adults are Grinchy like the socks. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for telling us this was a thing. Okay. $14. I don't know. That seems on par for a sandwich and a drink. What else did it say? Sandwich, a drink, fries, and a pair of socks. I don't know. I mean, if I had to buy 3 of them for the kids, that would be expensive, but wow. Interesting. All right. Well, listen. Go see if you can get yourself some Grinch socks, I guess. Your hair is not going to look as good as this does, unless there's Jesus lighting. Look, I have to catch the lighting right before we go. Okay. All right. There it is. So listen, everybody. I gotta go live at, what was it, 8:45 all the time because I looked great. Now I'm gonna be laying on the floor in about 15 minutes. I have a Zoom at 10, so I'm gonna do that from the floor to just catch the lighting. So that not a day, I don't look a day over 68 now, but I'm really 72. All right, so tonight, I may be a few minutes late. I'm gonna try not to be. Shakendra still hasn't sent her video over, so it's uncomfortable. But I have an event tonight. I'm gonna try to be on time. Shakendra, just shoot me a little note. Let me know what's up. Herman said, "You are an absolute goddess." Herman, it's the Jesus lighting. In normal life, I'm hideous. I want you to know. Yeah. What homeless woman looks this good with this kind of lighting? No, sorry. Shakendra. Denied. Okay, we'll see you tonight, everybody. Thanks to all of our moderators doing the work of the Lord. And let's thank the Lord for this lighting. And please, if you run into any of my ex-boyfriends, make sure that they watch today's episode. Yeah. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you tonight for Tipsy Tuesday. All right. I'll see you. Bye.